What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy. So I made it up to the Lego store up in St. Louis over the weekend and got me a little bag. There's actually right at $100 of stuff in this bag, even though it doesn't look like it. I did kind of cram everything in there. They gave me this huge bag and then put little stuff like this in it because they didn't have any medium-sized bags. Now, the last time I went up there, they just gave me a brown bag, like you get the old, like a grocery store bag from years ago. So I don't know, they've got these little tiny ones and they've got the huge ones that like you would buy the Lion Knight's Castle or the Nintendo or the Atari or any other 200 plus modular set. So let's get into it. Now, most everything in here I got, as I bump the camera, I got 1 cup of parts. You can kind of peek through that. I got my build pads here. We'll open this up in just a second. The rest of it, if you watched my last video, you know how well or how poor my luck was with the Lego collectible minifigures. Well, at my Lego store, before I guess they sell out, they've got them all pre-felt up and sorted. So I said, I want this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, well, I told them I wanted, I believe, 5 of the Nutcracker guy, because I'm going to use that in my Winter Village at some point. I didn't get this one, so I guess that's supposed to be the Titanic, maybe. So we got the ship captain. Now my last video, I got 6. I bought 16 bags, and I only got 6 of 12. So yeah, that's annoying. So we got all these, and what I know is in here, there should be 5 Nutcracker guys. There should be at least 1 of the knights. The candy cane fairy, I don't know. The little girl elf that comes with the snow globe, and the robot. Now, I don't know which ones are which, and I'm just gonna pop out 1 or 2 of these. This one looks like the Nutcracker guy. Yeah, so here's that headpiece. And what I'll do is I'll open these up, probably off camera, and then just do a video, quick little recap at the end, because I don't want to bore you guys. And one thing you notice right off the bat that I noticed is you get 2 of these. That's really cool. Little shoulder tassels that were made famous in the late 80s, early 90s in the Pirates collection, with either the Redbeard the pirate himself, and then more so with all the Imperial troops. They had different colored ones, but these are in gold, which that never has been done before to my knowledge. And maybe somebody can call me out on that, as I've never seen them in gold. But here's our guy, and I wanted several of these. Maybe I can have them walking down the street in like a little parade formation in a Winter Village. Maybe you give them different instruments that Lego's made and you have a band walking down the street if you want to do like a parade type setting. That's that. So we're going to stop on those. We're going to see what else is in the bag. The rest of the stuff in there is from the buildable minifigure panel or little kiosk thing they have kind of in the middle of your Lego store, where you can build 3 minifigures for 10 bucks. And they've just created some new ones for this fall. Now this one came out last year. We've got our kind of Day of the Dead type guy. He's last year's, but I didn't get him last year for some reason, so I got him. Really cool back. They got the La Katrina one this year. Their little bag. Really cool headpiece. And they go together perfectly. And one of the ideas that I had for my Lego City, if you guys are waiting on that, I think I may do a fall Halloween type setting, and I can just put all these guys in there and put little bags or something. Make it look like they're trick-or-treating all around the Lego city and spruce it up with some fall fall or Halloween decorations. So we might do that in the future. So we got those, which they don't want to stay. I'm just gonna grab another little build pad for these guys. And what we're gonna do is move this camera down to their level, because the next all this stuff is little minifigures. Got some more build pads here. The other one that's new for this year is the Scarecrow. And one of the things you can get are these jack-o'-lantern heads, which you can either put them on his head or just put that anywhere as a decoration. And I actually had to ask for these. They keep them behind the desk at my Lego store. They don't keep them out in the little thing because they're a rarer piece. But you just have to know, it's one of the tricks. You have to know these exist and should be available. And yeah, the guy popped out the little box, looked like a little tackle box type thing or sorting tray, and they had them. So I ended up getting a lot of those. I had a dog on there as one of the accessories. So what you get basically you get 5 pieces. You can do a full minifig, so those 2 plus the hat. So there's 4 pieces there, plus you get an accessory. So one of them I got a dog, and I didn't have this bulldog, so I added that. Now all the rest, I think, yeah, my little Scarecrow had the pitchfork. But all the rest of these, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, or look at some of my stuff on the shelves, I'm actually a scoutmaster for my local Boy Scout troop. I have been for over a decade. They came out with this. He needs to get his pants on all the way. So like a little generic Boy Scout design. You can see the sash and neckerchief across the back. So I've got neckerchiefs and I've got green hats. Another thing to note, these pants, short green, non-bendable ones, I challenge you, check on Bricks and Pieces on Lego.com. These are like $1.98 a piece. So if you got 3 of these, that's $6 in just pants. Well, I got, because I'm a scout leader, I got 9 of them because I want to make a little camping display. And my wife got into it trying to find different headpieces, which I'm going to change all these out. I've got green hats for a lot of them, so she just wanted to get the green, or get the, have some fun and get some different headpieces for me and accessories. So that's what she did. So that's why they mostly all look different, including Grizzly Adams. I didn't have that headpiece, that's why I grabbed it. I'm sure I'll change it out, but I did like those. It's a good headpiece. I think that's it. But then you can see what else I got, is I got a bunch of jack-o'-lantern heads, and that's gonna go on the farm for sure. And they do not like to stay up because I dropped them so many times. Oh yes, I said I got 9. It's like, well, I got a couple more. I did that with that one. So I plan on making a little campground with these guys. I got 9 of them. It's one of my things. I mean, I know it most likely it's not your thing, but to me, that's a really cool thing. So I'm gonna open these up off camera. We'll pop them up, stand them up here, and you can see what I got. So just a second. Okay, so here's what I got minifigure wise from the Lego store. You can see my little army now. Pretty cool. I love that candy cane piece, and I love this little too close. Snow globe build. That's a 1x1 print with that little gingerbread house on it. And then you'll notice printing on the actual globe. So that's really unique. Pretty cool. Little pigtails, that's really cool. That's all one piece, one headpiece. See our boat captain. And you can see all our Halloween guys and all my scouts. All right, well, next up, we got to finish this video. We got to do this. So what I'm going to do, I got to raise this camera back up a little bit so we get a little bit of a downward action angle going. And I'm going to pop this open. I'm just going to dump it so you guys can see what all's in here. It's a true hodgepodge. And I know the first thing you're going to think is, why? Why did you get grape ice cream? And why did you get a handful of them? Well, there's a reason for that. If you've seen my farm videos, as I grab them out, something here, I have grapevines. And what I have these that I made, and I just kind of stand them like this. And that's what I used with studs. So I'm going to interchange, or just exchange, these for all my purple studs. They're going to look a little bit more grapey. Is that even a word, grapey? So that's why those are there. I ended up getting, let me get 2 dozen of these, the 2x2 with the half plate. There's a couple builds I've thought about doing. One of the other things that you can do, if you interchange these out a little bit, make them stair steps. You can do that same exact thing with the minifigure stands, but having these to try to match up some with those. Now you can make roof shingles or some kind of steps, or either that or the shingle type thing, and have these to mix with those 4s like this to be able to make your roof. So that's why I got a few of those. They had these on the pick-a-brick wall, go above the doors, or if you've got the 1x6 arches, these fit under them. So just some decorative artwork. Maybe if I want to make another building or something and just have some decoration. There's no glass in them. They're not made for glass that I know of. I don't think there's a glass piece that fits this. No, there's not. There's no any kind of indication inside either that it would hold it in place. But I saw these. I'm like, yeah, I'll get some of those. The greens, they were more or less filler. I just like, oh, I just need some more greens. That's why those are there. Same with these. Orange, it's like, what are you gonna make with orange? They're fillers. I had a hole to fill and I needed to get something small. And since I put those in at the very bottom around the base of the cup, that's why I got those. I can find a use for them. They can just be interior build stuff. It have some white plates. Snow Winter Village for sure. Something related to that, I'm sure. That's what those will go to. Oh, didn't mean to bunt the camera. I got a few of these. Just decorative work. If I do that, I've got a lot of tan that I may do some kind of building with. Something like that, where you can just keep going. Like maybe across the top of your building, like a skyscraper. One building that I've thought a little bit about is a Wayne Enterprises building, like Wayne Tower for Bruce Wayne. It's a thought. I've looked at it. You get a really good picture of it in the very first Batman Begins movie. So that's a thought. These, I got 5 of these. You guys have seen how many castle videos I've done lately. That's what those are there. Or bridge work, if you want to make a bridge and put a creek under it, absolutely. Either that or the castle, or a bridge with a castle, maybe. But that's why I got a few of those. I kind of wish I'd have got 2 cups and put more of those in there. And the last thing I got in here, I got a bunch of those, and it's more or less just to replace what I've been using. I've been using a lot of yellow because I don't use yellow in a lot of builds, and yellow is really cheap as a Lego color because not a lot of people, unless you're making construction related stuff, you don't use yellow. There's not a lot of builds in real life, non-construction related, that use yellow, which is why yellow is one of the cheapest colors to buy in bulk, whether it's bricks or plates or just any kind of common type piece. So I just needed those because I used a lot of yellow on my interior custom build work that's hidden just as filler stuff. So that's the video, guys. Hope it's not too long. Yeah, this was right at $100. So hard to say, hard to believe, or maybe hard to justify for some, but it is what it is, I guess, with these new prices. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you in the next one.